Hey, everybody.
Hey there.
Sorry we're running a couple minutes late, but our Thursdays have gotten a lot busier with soccer.
Yes.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. Yeah, both girls had soccer practice tonight, so it took a while to get here and get everything set up because we had to eat supper after we got home.
Yep.
And both are almost an hour.
Practices. Mm-hmm.
Garfield just got back from his road trip.
I would say your sound is up.
Yeah, and it's not usually, so it threw me off. Okay.
We're fixing to getting everything fired up, making sure everything's working because I have not got it on here yet. There we go. Okay. Do you want to read?
Yep, I can. Connie said, hello, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hey there, Connie.
Dean said to start 10 minutes late, he's going to take a power nap. Trisha said, hello, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy. Hope you're all doing well.
We're doing great. Like I said, just a little tired.
Yeah.
From soccer.
There's Stephanie said, evening.
Hey there, Stephanie.
Pam said, hi, everyone.
Hey, Pam.
Diane said, hello from Ohio.
Hey there, Diane.
Patty said, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well.
Yep, doing great here.
Mm-hmm. Neil said, yay, it's Abby's Smile Therapy Day.
Yep. Yeah, she was tired, but she said she's going to at least be here for a therapy session.
Connie said, I have YouTubers I follow in Florida and Hurricane Helene. Is it Helen or Helene? Helene, I guess. I haven't really watched the news itself. I've been reading it.
I've been reading it. I don't know.
Now at Category 4. Not expected to come on shore until midnight, till 2, maybe becoming Category 5. I'm concerned as I've watched them several years. Neil said, hey guys, thank you, Abby, for the wonderful picture of you watching my live. You'd make a great doctor.
He liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They had a doctor get done.
He said, please hit the thumbs up.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Kathy said, good evening from Too Warm, Minnesota. Hey Grounds, beautiful family, and Life on 80 Family Farm, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Kathy said, I'm waiting for Miss Izzy to get silly since she's the more quiet, serious one. She's tired.
She's exhausted.
I got 2 loose teeth, and they're like fat ones.
Yep.
Are the same ones.
Somebody else has a loose tooth also. You want to show them?
Show them how loose it is? They can't see. It's very loose.
Yep.
Mine's only this loose.
Okay. I don't want to see that close.
There's one Scott said, hi, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hey there.
Eric said, happy Thursday from Pensacola.
Hey, Eric.
Candy said, hey, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy. I hope y'all have had a blessed day.
We have been a very busy one.
Yep. Pam said, let's see. She was asking Eric what impact the hurricane has on him. He said, we've officially missed the hurricane, just a little bit of breeze and a couple of showers.
We're going to get rain tomorrow.
There's Ed Kirkpatrick. Pam said, hi, girls. And Momo said, hi, Abigail, Isabel, Kevin, and Kimberly.
Hello.
Let's see. Jacob Jones said, evening, Kevin, Kim, Abby, and Izzy.
Hello.
And there's Lori said, hey, Grounds.
Hey, Lori.
Lolene said, hi, Abby and Izzy.
Hi.
Now I lost you.
Stephanie said, dinner took a while here tonight. Eric said the closest they've got to them was tropical storm warning in Walton County. Dean said, I just asked for 10 minutes.
Well, you got 3.
Tim Mountford said, good evening, Grounds family.
Hey there. Hope you're doing well.
Neil said, wait a minute, Abby looks like Izzy and Izzy looks like Abby. Oh, traded places, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, normally Abby's sitting over here.
Mm-hmm. Jessica said, "Hey, Abby
You
and
okay?
Izzy from Lindley. We miss y'all. You okay, Iz?
She's tired.
You ready to go to bed or you want to stay?
I want to go to
Okay,
bed.
you can. Everybody, good night.
Are you ready for bed, Abs?
No.
Okay. Just a few more minutes, okay?
We asked them earlier if they wanted to just go to bed. They both said no, but Izzy is about out. They all said good night, Izzy. Let's see here. Kathy said, God bless and watch over all those in Category 4 hurricane path. Yep. I agree. It's looks like it's going to be pretty devastating. I know some of the people from our electric co-op were leaving out to head to Georgia to help with repairs there after it hits.
I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, I know that with electric cooperatives, they always, anytime there's like major disasters anywhere, they always send people from the different ones to help. And so ours, I think they said they were sending a crew of 16 people to go out there to, that's me, my thumb. 16 people to go out there to be ready to deal with that after it hits. So prayers for all.
Magical hearts. Yeah.
I was fixing to say there's no magic. Emily said, hey, y'all from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Hey, Emily. Let's see. Oh, there's Joe Taylor said, hi.
Christmas tree.
Jacob asked if you guys are going to get any of the hurricane. We have not anything damaging. We are,
Rain.
yeah, we are going to,
Yeah.
we're supposed to get some rain, but
need it.
they keep changing the forecast and we keep getting less and less. So
Oh,
I don't know. I'm hoping we get some because we really need the rain, but like I said, we don't need any damage or devastation, and neither does anybody else.
no one in
Oh,
the
Addison and Braley said, hey, girls.
Addison.
Yep. Okay.
I miss you.
Yep. Oh, there Tim said, how about those magical hearts?
I get.
You're silly.
Can I wait? Which one's the laser show? That's my favorite. This one.
Turn. There you go.
Laser show.
Oh, Jennifer said, howdy, y'all. Hey there.
Hi.
Oh, there's Carolyn Lancaster said hi to all of us.
Hi.
There's Granddad.
Hi, Granddad.
Joe said, I like your new video. Keep up the great work. More new farm animal videos.
Yeah, we need more farm animals.
Yeah, we need some more infrastructure first. We don't need a camel.
Yes, we do.
No,
I want a camel.
we don't have the fences for a camel.
This is for donkeys.
Yeah, there's Brenda said, good evening from Ohio. Neil said, my knees wobble like that. I hope they don't fall off.
Let's hope not.
I know, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
Karen said, they're my funny girls. Yep, just one left now. Let's see. Diane said, hello from Ohio. Kenneth said, oh, Ed waved. Hello. Kenneth said, we're getting hit bad in Georgia with a hurricane. It's been raining tonight straight on 2 days straight. It's been raining heavy here in thunderstorms. Yeah, it looked like this one had a ton of. You still in mommy's drink?
Maybe.
This one looked like it had a ton of rain ahead of it also. I mean, whenever I looked at the map, it was just like full of green in that area. And some red and orange and yellow.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
I have a rainbow on my shirt. But it's like blue, green, pink, and yellow. It's
Yep.
not right.
Not a full one.
Nope.
Let's see. Hang on one second. Sorry, we're playing musical chairs.
Dad, you good at entertaining y'all?
What did you do? You're so silly. Okay. Where Nico lives, they're escaping. Yeah, the hurricane. Okay. There's everybody telling Izzy good night. We're way behind.
What is so magical? Oh, the hearts, yeah.
Probably all of that stuff.
And what was this one?
2 thumbs up does something.
Can I? This one?
No. Oh, it works better that way. Maybe you just recognize that way.
It's a fireworks show.
Florida Power and Light setting up staging area in Pensacola. They had around 500 trucks ready to go to the site. Wow. Yeah, Stephanie said it doesn't show them to get any rain at all. Yeah, like I said, we were supposed to get more, but it just, like I said, they keep moving the path over to the east, and we're not going to get near as much as what we were. So
now, tell me if I did good on the comments of entertaining.
You're silly. Kathy said, Dean said that they're up to 3 inches of rain and still going. Wow.
Lucky.
Yeah, the problem is with all of it coming so fast and hard, it's not going to do as much good as if it was a slow, steady rain. So a lot of it will be runoff instead of soaking in. So we need just a slow, steady rain over several days is what we really need. Kathy said, I can't imagine all that rain, water, and damage. I only know blizzards, and that is enough. Yeah, I would not want to deal with blizzards either.
Why? We have a blizzard.
That's the only blizzard I want to deal with.
Oh, baby blizzard. He's so cute. He's the best dog ever.
Yeah, Roy said they won't get any rain either. Any fall crop growing? Yeah, we're gonna need to do an update soon.
Yeah.
But we've got some stuff going, yes. Tim asked how we're doing on the snacks. Still doing good. Yep. We don't really go through that many, so they last a while.
What?
What?
What does?
The snacks for the cow treats.
Oh, yeah.
And donkey treats and everything
I
else.
thought
treats.
you meant our snacks. I'm like, what?
Jake said, looks like I have. No, this is actually one of the old ones. This is one of the originals. We've had this for a while. This is the one that has like the vinyl ironed on. Hey, Gail. Hope you're doing well.
The retake, because I did this for entertainment.
Yeah.
For entertainment.
Okay.
It's for
You're so crazy.
You're silly.
Gonna distract me. Let's see. Vicky Lynn said, good evening, Grounds family. Joy said, hello from Indiana. Reba said, mercy, I'm late. Hello. You're fine. We're just getting started. We were a little bit late getting started and then had to get some stuff settled because the girls had soccer practice. So Izzy was super tired and decided to go ahead and go into bed. She was here just for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And then Tim said, it gets more magical every week.
What does?
Probably the hearts.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lynn says, hello, everyone. Lynn says, hello, everyone. Those beautiful girls. How's everyone doing and the animals? Everybody's doing great. Like, okay. No more hearts. You're distracting me. I get focused. Over here on the chat.
Which comment?
Huh? Neil said, get an elephant.
Okay. Gotcha.
Told you. I'm still waiting on the baby whale.
Stephanie said, the lasers are my favorite. Edward said, good evening, Kevin and Abby. No Kimberly or Izzy. Yep, they're back.
I'm
like
back.
Said, Izzy was ready to go to bed, so
yeah,
Kimberly took her in there to put her to bed. And now we're back. What? No.
Oh.
Yeah.
You barely did it. That's funny.
I don't get the skin here at all. I'm tired, but I don't like that.
Jacob said, thousands of prayers are with you to everybody in the path of the hurricane. Are you caught up now?
Yes.
Okay, you can read some.
Okay. Candy said, they say we're getting some rain and high winds about 30 to 40 miles an hour here in Huntsville, Alabama. Goodness. Eric said, looks like the storm is projected to go up to Georgia and then curve slightly to the west, but then you guys should get some soaking rain.
Yeah, but it only, like I said, looking at the weather, it only shows like a few hours that we're going to get rain tomorrow afternoon. It's like from 1 to 5 is where the biggest rain chances are. So I don't know. We need more rain than that, but like I said, we don't need.
They keep dropping the
10
chances
inches.
too. I just looked earlier. It's like patchy rain now.
Okay, well, hopefully that patchy rain hits us because
we need some.
we put
We
out
don't
some
need
seed today
rain.
that needs rain.
Yeah,
don't need
it said 80% chance this morning, so I was like, yay,
Yeah.
we're actually gonna get some.
We're looking at
Neil said, yay, it's the Abby show.
it's the Abby show.
Maxine said, hello, Grounds family from Missouri.
Hey there, Maxine.
Dean said they closed their schools for 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Trisha said, Abby, such a joy to watch. Jessica said, Abby, Lindley says you're being silly.
Yes, she is.
Neil said, oh, Kevin came back. Addison was saying, go, Abby. Go, Abby. Now you're going to get embarrassed, huh?
No, it's fine.
Ed said, I've got 3 inches of rain today and expecting 6 inches tonight with 50 miles an hour winds. After 2 a.m., we were told to expect 3 days of no power.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
Hopefully you've got a generator of some sort.
Peggy said hello from Southeast Kansas.
Hey there, Peggy.
Stephanie said Nico and family are safe. Good deal.
Funny.
Connie said last night we had heavy rain and loud thunder. It woke me up. The rain is a blessing as we are in a bad drought.
Yeah, that's the way we are. We are the rain.
Rain. I like pumpkin pie.
What?
She's delirious.
Okay. Stephanie said, Ed, get your boat out.
Yep.
Eric said the storm was moving at about 20 miles an hour, which is pretty fast.
That's scary. I can't even run that fast, and I can run fast.
Tim said, I feel like I'm watching the Wonderful World of Disney.
Lori said she's got a blizzard too.
You too. Get a new puppy.
I don't think her blizzard was a puppy, was it?
Huh? Mm-mm.
Was it a goat or sheep?
Was
it a white sheep?
She doesn't have sheep.
Or she have a cow?
I don't know. Keep thinking.
Deer?
Maxine said, hope you get,
Alligator?
rain and no
An
wind
alligator.
No, could happen.
Laura, you got an alligator farm?
You got an alligator farm?
No.
Then what is it?
She doesn't have alligators.
No.
Huh?
She doesn't have camel.
I think it's a turkey, but if I'm remembering right.
I think so.
I like it. Those are the fluffy thing. That's why.
It's either a chicken or a turkey, I'm pretty sure.
I think
it's a
you're
turkey.
right.
Is it white?
I don't know. Lori, tell us what it is.
Eric said the most rain we've ever had down here was 28 inches of rain in 24 hours back in 2014. Wow.
Bad.
Dean said that they haven't got the high winds yet, but they said it'll be late tonight, early morning hours. Neil said Abby Sharp tonight made the blizzard connection instantly.
Yeah.
Edward said, hello, Kimberly. Hey there. Had to get Izzy all settled in. Isabel said, hi, guys.
Hi.
Lori said, I
Hey
better
there.
check to see if I have any of my drink left.
Yeah, she was stealing some drinks.
Oops.
I still got a bunch.
She ratted you out.
Stephanie said, Izzy's my kind of girl, meaning gets good sleep.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
like
she
sleep.
does not like to miss her sleep.
I do.
Neil
Which
said-
she's always the first one to wake up to, though.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm not.
Between like Abby, she'll just keep on sleeping. A lot of times, till you wake her up.
Mhm.
But Izzy, she's usually. Well, the other morning
Are you okay?
it was 5 something. And I was getting ready to leave for work. She come running in here. She's already awake, and
Hi.
I was like, "Go back to bed. It's still early."
And she heard my alarm go off, and she said, "Mommy, I saw Daddy." Yep. Can you go to bed?
Funny. No.
You goofball. Um,
That's so funny. Everything's funny. I don't know what I'm laughing about.
Okay.
Dean said, "I think she should want a zebra."
No, I don't want a zebra.
Some of the zebras are kind of mean.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was a baby one that they had at the auction one time when we went that was halter
Mhm.
broke, and it seemed really sweet. I'm sure it would have
Yeah.
been kind of feisty when it grew up, but at
Mhm.
the time I was like, that'd be kind of neat, but we have to have a permit here to have zebras,
We have to have
Yeah.
a permit for monkeys and alligators and camels.
not camels. Cost too much.
They're so cute.
They're expensive.
They're
Jamie said, "Hi guys, good away from Melbourne, Australia. Jim
Wow.
and Braun."
Have you seen?
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Camels?
Dean said a giraffe would be better.
I don't know about that. 'Cause you sure enough have to have tall fences for a
No,
giraffe.
I don't want a giraffe.
Neil said, "They're not zebras, they're barcode horses."
I don't want it.
Gail said, "Here in Kentucky, we're supposed to have some bad storms."
You're in Kentucky?
We talked about this.
Abby wants to go to Kentucky because of the Kentucky bird. We talked about this just a couple weeks ago.
I love Kentucky.
You have never been to
I
Kentucky?
know, but I like it.
You're so silly.
Jacob said, "Got my Grounds Family Farm shirt on Monday, and thanks for the sticker."
You bet. Thanks so
Yeah.
much for ordering a shirt.
Yep.
And you
Oh, there's
There's-
Cowboy Short.
like
Just a few weeks, you'll see him.
Yep. Yep.
Take a trip to the bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get my favorite book,
Yeah.
What?
Dog Man. If there's
Uh,
any,
he's got any
There's no
Interesting.
new ones out.
I read them all.
Yep, you've read them all.
Loma said, "Sorry, I'm late."
Dog Man.
No worries.
Reba said, "Abby's full of it. She has lots of energy."
Yep.
Yes.
Big
And it was
button.
funny because not 30 minutes ago, she's about passed out in the car. Well, I guess it's about an hour now. Passed out in the car on the drive home. She
Mhm.
was about asleep, but
Yeah.
they were both complaining about being hungry, and so we stopped at Casey's and
I got pepperoni.
they got a
pizza.
piece of pizza and something to drink.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kimberly and I ate after I got home
Yeah.
with them.
And I ate some chicken.
Living Life Loving said, "Thought of y'all yesterday. I bought a board sign at Ace, $59 for $10. Says State Fair rides, animals, home goods, and lots of smiles."
Neat.
I can be there. I can be the therapist.
Karen said, "I live in Arizona. We've had 2 rains, and it was not much."
Yeah, I can't even remember whenever we were gone, they got a little bit of rain,
Mhm.
but
Not much.
Wow.
it'll come out later. But we put out a lot of seed today, trying to get some food plots done, thinking that we were going to get rain tomorrow. But the way they're doing
Hopefully
it,
we
who
get some.
knows? Not real sure.
Loma said it's about to make landfall and it's a category 4. Lori said her blizzard is a turkey. That
Okay.
is right.
I bet they can be besties.
Oh,
What?
What?
Lori. She has a baby whale named Sugar.
She has a baby.
No, she doesn't.
Thought you had a baby whale. I want a baby whale now. Now I'm gonna name it Sugar.
Lori said you could get a zonkey.
What's a zombie?
We'd have to have a permit for that because the way that they have the regulations written, zebra or any zebra cross.
What's a zonkey? Is it a donkey?
Zebra and a
donkey.
donkey.
So a horse and a donkey is a mule.
Mule.
Mule. And zebra and horse is a horse.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things I do.
Neil said Abby's going to be a globetrotter. She wants to go everywhere.
Yep.
Nope, I'm just gonna go to Kentucky.
She likes to travel. I thought
Mhm.
you wanted to go to the UK.
Yeah. But
You gotta get your passport.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drive. You're gonna drive though.
I don't think we can drive there
Why?
because I don't have a pilot's license, so I can't drive a plane.
You don't have to. You can drive a car.
Not to the UK. You gotta get across the
There's-
big pond.
Ah,
Yeah, the Atlantic.
So it's either by boat or plane.
by boat.
I'd rather do a plane.
Yeah.
I'd like to go scuba diving.
Gail said, I want you all to come to Kentucky too.
Yeah, why
Yep.
can't we?
Someday.
You said it.
Yeah. I didn't say what day though.
Tomorrow.
Jacob said, guess Cassie's busy tonight.
Well, they had school today and they have
Mhm.
school tomorrow. So.
Yeah.
And I don't know what kind of sports they have going on right now.
What is Cassie watching?
Probably not.
Oh man.
It's 9:00.
Oh, man.
About their bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Cowboy Short said, what book would that be? What you were wanting?
Dog man.
Are there any new Dogman books? That's her question.
I
Reba said, just take Abby to Hot Springs to see the horses. It's closer.
She wants to go there sometime to see,
And you
which
said-
I've never been to the horse races
Mm-mm.
either.
You said we were gonna go to one.
We will whenever they start back. I don't even know whenever they start up, but
Yeah.
it's later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pet a horse.
I don't know if you get to pet them or not. You just get to watch them run in a circle.
Maybe they'll let me pet it.
I don't
Who
know. Maybe
knows?
if you put on that big smile, they will. We'll get you a shirt that says "Future Jockey in the
Really?
Making." No,
Why? I'm excited about that.
I know.
I love
Stephanie said, our Casey's is open now, but haven't been there yet.
Casey.
Yeah, that's the girl's favorite gas
Mhm.
station.
Trisha said, good job getting the emu back.
Yeah, there's more to that story.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be out
Is that tomorrow?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get the rest of the story tomorrow.
There's a part 2
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it great.
I would not.
Tim said, I'm wearing my Grounds family shirt today. What a coincidence that two are wearing your shirt.
Yep.
Trisha asked how the new pig pen is working.
Good.
Lilies?
Did we do it?
No.
No, where we put
We
the
haven't done an
wire.
update on it.
I thought we did.
I don't know. We haven't done a recent update on it though.
What?
And
The pig pen.
it's
Yeah.
going
Maybe
great.
we were going to and then we
I
did
think so.
Got busy doing something
Mhm.
else.
But Lulu and Lily's they like it because we opened up a little arena area and they just run all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's working well.
And can you tell them what you're gonna do with Lulu?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell her
Oh, you decided that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Izzy did too.
because
Okay.
I'm saving up for a horse.
Okay.
Yep. She wants to sell Lulu because she's saving up for a horse.
Mm.
And Izzy wants to sell Lily.
Okay.
But I'm making them wait a little while and make sure that that's the decision they want to do
Yeah.
before they just jump to it and then are upset that they did. So,
Mm.
so we're gonna let them think about it. But if that's what they decide they want to do, then
Mm.
it's what they can do.
Dean said, I've got baby guineas until they get big enough to be guinea nuggets. Tim said he'd never heard of a zonkey.
Yeah, I don't know. They may be called Z-donks, or maybe they're zonkies too. I don't know.
Lori said there's Zorses too.
But I've heard of
That's what I
Z-donks.
Mm-hmm.
A horse. A Zor's horse?
Yeah.
A Zor's horse.
Neil said Abby could walk and swim. It's only about 4,500 miles.
No.
Judging by how much she loved the running and soccer practice today, that probably is not going to happen.
Yeah.
No.
Pam said Abby, you could take Brandon on his first plane ride.
Brandon probably needs to go over land for his first one. That way, if he flips out, there'll be places for the plane to land.
It's not that bad. You get snacks and drinks and
She loves to fly.
Yep. Oh, there's Juno Acres Homestead. Said good evening from Oklahoma.
Hey there.
Why can't we live in Oklahoma?
They've got camels.
She loves camels.
Yes.
Obsessed with camels.
Yeah. But yeah, they're the ones that got the Highlands
Mhm.
that we were watching earlier. Yes.
And then
Dean said, I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm getting up early to fly my kite.
I don't have
You better have a strong string on that kite.
a
It'll be you.
rope. No, get a parachute. Stand on top of the mountain.
He would float away. A hurricane's coming through.
Edward was asking Gail
No,
how the
the-
Ark encounter is.
Neil needs
Yeah.
to do that and fly over here.
Oh.
That's one thing that we want to do sometimes, the
What?
Ark encounter.
Yes.
We need
What?
to plan a big trip out there to check it out.
The what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
To the Ark encounter.
What's that?
We've talked about it before.
The big Noah's Ark, like the
Yeah.
life-size one
Mm-hmm.
that's in
They built one
Kentucky.
that's the same size. Not right now.
Not today.
Not right now.
You have school tomorrow.
You have you have school tomorrow.
I have to
and
work.
He has to work, and Izzy's got a birthday coming up. And
Yeah.
oh, and soccer games start and week after next. So
Yep. Izzy's
go
birthday
anywhere.
is Saturday, so
yeah.
she's looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Kimberly's gonna make her a cake.
Yeah, a Highland face.
Oh, she wants you to record it.
Izzy does.
Record you making it since you did the other cake.
Oh, okay.
So y'all might get to see a cake video.
My horse.
Probably not quite as long as the
No.
last one.
I've
No.
learned better editing skills since the last one. So, because I think that was really when I started editing. Was
That was one of the first ones because I know I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna watch all that. That was a lot of footage.
yeah.
Just make it
But
It ought to be easier than some of the.
but now that you've edited more,
Mhm.
you have better about camera angle skills and stuff
Mhm.
like. Because on that one it was
That
a lot
was
of,
terrible. I did horrible at the angles of it.
and the subscribers let you know
Yeah,
10 views.
there's a few more than that,
It was a
but
few more, but
not
it's
very
bad.
many.
But I mean, it was a neat thing. She made like a rainbow cake with a
Mm-hmm.
unicorn.
Yeah, I will probably just make the cakes ahead of time though,
Yeah,
and just do the decorating.
yeah, but it should be neat. She wants a Highland cow cake, so
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to practice that hair just a little bit because I mean I've done a lot of swirls and roses and leaves and all that, and I don't think it'll be that hard.
oh, that was another thing too. Because she tried to get me to buy a rose mold at Michael's the other day.
I have
She
rose tips to make.
that's what I told her.
Okay.
But she was arguing. She said that Highland cows have to have a flower on their ear because that's how you know if they're a boy or girl. I was like, they just put bows on them at the auctions to let people know. That's what she's seeing.
I was gonna
And
say
then-
she knows what boy and girl Highland cows are because she talked to Gary Walker.
I know. But she said that it has to have a rose on it.
Okay.
And she tried to get the icing and stuff. I was like, no, she can make all that. I was like, so just make sure that you put a rose.
I showed her the inspiration.
So cute.
That's the inspiration. So it has flowers all over it.
Show it.
Yeah.
Show the people. It's so cute.
This is my inspiration.
Show the people.
Okay, so now you see what she's expecting it to look at. Now we'll see how it turns out.
It's gonna be like
You
mine.
shouldn't have showed them that because then you could have just been like, "Meh, I made my own thing."
Hey, I showed him the thing for Abby.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I
but you showed
love
them
it.
after the fact
It'd be
when you saw how it turned out. This one you don't know because if it's just a disaster, you could have got away with just like drawing a stick figure Highland on it and been okay.
yeah, she wouldn't let me get away with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out this hair thing.
No,
though,
she's
because it's
actually
interesting.
is a great cake decorator, especially for being self-taught.
Yeah.
Or I guess YouTube taught.
Yeah, well, and Mom taught me basic skills, but I didn't really care for it when I was growing up, so I didn't learn more than just a couple
Yeah.
of basics. So I've had to teach myself beyond that. But
So we've not bought a cake in
2 or 3 years now.
2 or 3 years. She always makes them. And that was great. She actually had other people try to convince her to make cakes for them too, but
it never worked out where I could. Plus, I was like, I'm be a nervous wreck on some of these people.
Maybe soon. Who knows?
Yeah.
You can start
Open
a
up a little
business.
bakery.
I'm gonna start a business.
What business?
When I'm 13. Walking dogs. I can walk 2 big dogs.
And 5 little dogs.
1 big dog. If it's big, I can walk 1. If it's medium, 2. If it's little tiny, like chihuahuas, I can walk 10.
Oh, okay.
And she said that she's going to charge $2 a piece, but no more than 3.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
No, like the big dogs is $4, $5.
I hope it's a short walk if that's all you're charging.
Yeah. Jessica said you should be a jockey for Halloween.
I don't know the horse. Oh,
Not a blow-up course. You can just use a stick course.
no.
Hobby horse.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember we saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael said, hi, how are you all doing tonight?
Doing great.
Doing good.
Cowboy Short said, no dog man until December.
Oh, December.
December, though, that's not that far.
Yes, it is.
I guess we'll have to make another trip out.
What
Yeah.
about Cat Kid Comic Club? I can't say.
Any more Cat Kid books, I guess?
Cat Kid Comic Club.
Pam said, hi, guys.
Hey, Pam.
Pam. Okay, and then Pam Francis said, I flew last week and thought of Brandon.
Yeah. I'm ready to fly again. I love to fly.
We need to go with the Eddies and Walkers
To where?
to Disney to fly.
And fly?
And I'm sitting with Addison and Matt.
Orlando Airport's a nightmare sometimes, though.
Yeah, it's scary.
No, it's just a lot of people.
What?
It's scary.
It's not scary.
What airport?
Because you just
Orlando.
go up and it could just fall.
It wasn't that bad. Which we got there at 1 o'clock in the morning. But
Yeah, no, the day we left was wild. It was just so many people. If it hadn't been for the people, I mean, we were just in line for security for an hour and a half.
Yeah, we
so.
showed up whenever the place opened, which I think if we'd been like an hour later, it probably wouldn't have been as bad. But we thought getting there early would be better, but it was just like lined up.
I don't like.
But we still got through in plenty of time, so it wasn't bad at all.
I like my favorite part about the airport is the little shops.
The what?
Little shops that sell like cheese. It's so cute.
The
shop?
what?
Little shops that like there's one that sells cheese.
Oh, one
Uh,
that just sells cheese.
That was in Atlanta, I think.
Oh, the Atlanta one, yeah.
And they
Lots of
listen.
shops at the Atlanta
Yeah.
airport. Like I said, Orlando, we weren't there long enough to know because we
I
got
just
there
love
late and left early.
airports.
Neil said, I need to win the lottery to be able to fly anywhere. My first proper flight will be on a private jet.
Yep, don't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. what
Okay,
else?
Eric said when a zebra and donkey are crossed, the offspring can be called Zonky, Zenock, or Zinky.
Okay.
Zinky. I want a Zinky. It sounds
Juno
like
Akers said, sounds like a time for a field trip to Oklahoma.
Yep.
I want to go to see Kentucky Derby.
Living Life Loving said, my 14-year-old granddaughter adopted 2 mares. She has to train with them daily.
Well,
Two mares.
neat.
A horse.
Yeah.
Like her.
probably not.
Michael said, maybe you should get a camel for Abby now.
No, camels. This all started, what, 2 years ago? Well, I guess last year. There was a baby camel at the auction we were at that was a bottle baby, and she named it Smooshy.
It was
Yes.
so sweet.
He was a bottle baby, and he was like nurse on her finger, and she fell in love with him. But he went for like, the owner ended up taking him home, but he wanted $12,000 for him. And I'm just, there was
Yeah.
no
Mm-mm.
way
You're so cute.
that we had that for a camel.
Yeah.
So I was like, if it went, because I even told her like 5,000, which I didn't figure there was any way.
Mm.
I was like, if we can get it for 5,000, I'll try. But that was nowhere in the ballpark because, like I said, the bid went up to 10, and he still wouldn't take that. So I was just like, no, there is no way. Plus, we didn't really need a camel, but it was cute, and that's a neat thing
Yeah.
to have because I'm like, don't really know what you do with a camel, but
You can tame it and ride it. That's what some people do.
yeah. Well, I told her, I was like, okay, so let's figure up here. We would have to give every person that's in our town, I forgot how many rides to pay for it. Like everybody in the town would have to ride,
Why?
like more than one time to pay for it.
No.
Yeah, if you was gonna give camel rides to pay for it,
Yeah, I'm gonna have a business and I'm gonna buy a camel. No, you're gonna buy a camel.
I'm not buying a camel.
Yeah, you're gonna buy a camel. And I'll buy the camel bridle. And
Why don't I buy the bridle and you buy the camel?
No. And then we need to get a tame one that's already trained because I don't
Those
know
are
that.
even more expensive. They were going for like 25 to 35,000, and some was even like 40,000.
Yeah.
I don't have that much.
Me neither.
You
I
know?
don't even have 1,000.
Nope.
I don't even have 1,000. I do.
Nope.
Dean said if we could get Brandon on the crop duster, we can go underneath the power lines close enough to the ground that he can jump out.
Yeah. There's no way he needs riding a crop duster
No.
first. He needs to get on a big plane first.
What's the crop duster?
The yellow planes that we see that fly real low and crazy.
No, never. No, not again.
Gail said she hasn't been to the Ark encounter. She's waiting for the grounds family to come to be able to go.
Yep. Gail.
Gail.
We will have to do that sometime.
Eric said that Brandon needs to get the ultimate scare out of the way, hang gliding.
Oh, there's no way. I wouldn't even do that.
And y'all, we will tell Izzy that y'all said happy birthday. Cowboy Short says you all let me know when you're going to be in Pryor Creek, America, so I can get ready for you.
Next month,
Yes.
toward the end.
Yep.
I'll let you know a better day closer to time.
Yep.
I'll send you a message on Facebook.
Neil said I make 2 videos and Abby wants to turn me into a stuntman.
What's
You talking about
The parachute and flying across the ocean
with the
over
kite and
here.
everything?
Neil.
Yeah.
He says not a stunt man.
Oh, I thought he said stump.
No,
Oh,
stunt.
stunt.
I am. I want to be a stunt girl.
Don't you want to be a jockey?
I don't know.
Meg said, hi, folks. Sorry to be late. My computer had to do updates.
Hey, Meg. Thanks for stopping in.
Maxine said Abby should get her pilot's license when she turns 16. Then when she's old enough to buy a plane, she can go to any place she wants.
There
I
you
don't
go.
want to.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how.
Carolyn said, I enjoyed your cake video. You did a great job. Well, thank you.
Yeah, and that was a whole different time too. I mean, we've
Yeah.
got a lot more people now, and so it might do better.
Yeah.
Plus the lighting wasn't real great. There was like almost like a fog or a haze
We,
over the
yeah.
lens. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and that's just whenever you have a fog or a haze over your lens when you're doing
Yeah.
videos, it just is very distracting. And so I think that
We've
probably,
changed out the lighting though in the kitchen now, because, well, we basically changed out every light bulb in the house because we had lightning strike the house.
Yes.
Or well, it came in on the Wi-Fi system.
Yeah, our internet line got struck, and it, like the internet box, it actually like just blew up. It was like in pieces and
Yeah.
like burnt stuff, and it fried a bunch of other stuff in our house. So we had.
But the light bulbs like went out 2 or 3 at a time throughout the entire house. They were fine at first, except for like 2, and then they gradually went out about 2 at a time. So now we actually have brighter bulbs that I think will be better too. So
and
we'll
if not,
attempt it.
and if not, we've got some other lamps that we can set up to make the
Yes.
lighting better.
Yeah, we have. Me
Because
and
like I
Izzy
said,
have
I know watching it, we tried to take out those parts if we could, but like there was still a lot that had like
Yeah.
a hazy or foggy
Yeah.
look out, and
I
I
hated
just
that.
it was terrible.
Jessica said use a grass tip for the fur. Yes. I actually bought another one last night because I wasn't sure if I have a ton of cake tips and I've got some kits on top of that, but I could not for the life of me remember if I actually had a grass tip. So I went ahead and got another one. I probably have 2 or 3 now, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
That's how it always goes. But
Yeah.
at least, I mean, if I have to use different colors or I try to do different colors in there, then it'll be fine. I won't have to swap them out so much.
Juno Akers said they can send you some Highland cow pies.
No.
You know what that is, huh?
Got enough of those in the pasture, huh?
You can send me a camel.
They must send you a camel pie.
No.
Living Life Loving said random pencil thin lines. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The grass cake tip ought to make it a little faster. I hope anyway. So we'll see. It's gonna be fine.
I'm so excited, but I don't know why.
Stephanie said, sorry guys, had to deal with kids that didn't want to sleep.
We understand that.
Mhm.
We're dealing with
do
one
that.
right now.
Dean said he just needs to know if his vacation house is finished.
Not yet.
No.
Wait, what?
But is that tomorrow?
Another update tomorrow.
Yeah, another update tomorrow.
I'm confused.
What?
What?
The
What-
building we're
the
building
building
out
we're
there?
building.
It's
You
so
want to live in that shed?
He says his vacation house. When he comes to
Okay.
visit.
Hey, that's your choice, not mine. You can sleep in a shed. I don't care. No, you can sleep somewhere. Not in the shed.
Stephanie said, I'm ready to fly, but not to Disney because we'll spend enough there.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Plus, you will need to drive, so you got room to take back all your souvenirs.
Yes.
I love Disney.
Yeah, we love Disney.
It's
Regina Rebooted said hi.
Hey there.
my favorite Splash Mountain, but they're changing it up because
They already changed it.
Bruh. But it's a cartoon that
Not your
no.
bruh.
No, but it
You're
was
about to go to bed.
it was a cartoon that nobody knows. Like a little bear and an alligator guy.
Yeah, it was an old.
Old cartoon.
But now they're changing it to Tiana.
Yeah, it is Tiana now.
Now she's my favorite princess.
Okay.
She's been your favorite princess for
For
a long time. Yeah.
No, it was Rapunzel.
Well, but then it went to Tiana, and then it went back to Rapunzel, then it went back to Tiana. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
She
it
was in
was
your top two anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh, good night, Lori.
Good night.
Living Life Loving said Tampa Airport is crazy.
Never been to that one.
No.
Pam says yes.
Lynn said hello all.
Jen.
Tim said, yeah,
They're
you
talking
need
to other people.
a camel.
See, I do.
Nope.
Living Life Loving said 12,000. You could buy several horses for that price.
Yes.
Really?
Dean said to fill up a camel with water would be like filling 20 water troughs.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to fill it up very often.
My Wild Home said, hello, how are you all today?
Doing well. How about
Yep.
you?
Cowboy Short said the camel, he'd ride it to Arkansas.
Yeah, they can do that. They can.
Michael said that's a lot for a camel.
Yes.
No, so
Yes, Izzy did go to bed already.
Yeah, they both had soccer practice night. Plus, the
Mm.
girls and I worked on some projects today. Calm down, or you'll be going to bed. But then they had soccer practice, and so she was just exhausted.
Mhm.
She started out here, but she's only here for a couple of minutes.
Oh no, it's like all stars.
It's crazy when you lean back; it covers you up.
Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life said, hey.
Hey there, how are you? Abby, do you want one hump or two humps on your camel?
Which one's better?
I think the one hump ones look better.
Mm.
So I just don't like the looks of the other ones, but I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, because that one just makes them more heavier, so they can't carry them. So one hump.
Do what?
Yeah, the other hump puts more weight on them, so they can't carry it.
Not sure it works like that. Okay. They're just made different.
Lynn said, happy birthday, Izzy. Hope she has a wonderful day. We will tell her.
Yes.
Satin said, oh, the Brandon needs to try simulator.
Yeah, the only problem with that though is if that scares him, he won't get on a plane.
Yeah.
But if we can just get him on a plane, he's stuck there till we get to the other
Mhm.
side.
Yep. Satin said, hello, everybody. I'm a little late getting things prepared for Helena.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, the
Hopefully,
hurricane?
yes. Hopefully you'll be safe and all that and not have
Hey, you can come here.
too much
You
damage
can come here.
or any damage.
Michael said, at least you have a backup now, Kimberly. For the cake tips, I think.
Yeah. There's Cindy Lee.
Hey there.
Hello.
Neil said, I'm amazed people take their kids to Disney. How scary must it be to find that cute little Mickey Mouse as a 7-foot tall rat?
No,
What?
he's not scary. He's
Cowboy-
little.
Cowboy Short said, no cat kid comic unless you can read Spanish.
I can't read Spanish at all. Let's wait till December.
Ed said, I met Lee Greenwood at the Atlanta airport.
Sandy Lee says,
Yeah, we've been through the Atlanta airport a few times. Everybody talked about how scary it is because it's so big, but luckily in the
like it.
apps we were using, you can pretty much, it works like a GPS. You just put where you're trying to go. It tells you like which escalator, tram, or whatever. It tells you exactly where you need to go. And like, it's just, I really like it because you can fly through and get to all over the place pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Yeah, before, like, whenever we'd land and they say you could use your, they said you could use your phones again and everything. He'd be making sure that we knew exactly what gate we were coming into, and then I'd be pulling up the map and telling him how far it was and all that, and we had it down to a science by the
'Cause
time we
had
came back
one
the
that
last
was
time.
like a short, it was like 35 minutes. And we still had plenty of time to
Mhm.
get from one to the other, but
which with
we were a little nervous because we had the girls with
Mhm.
us, and that was their first time going through that.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
And I almost
and that's
cried.
when Izzy had only like a granny low gear,
yeah,
and it was
what?
I didn't want to have to carry
Granny
her
low
while we
gear.
were dragging the
yeah.
What's that?
carry-ons. She was really slow. She didn't get in a hurry. from it.
No, yeah, she'd be walking and just
Yeah, you could be in a hurry, and she was in no hurry to get anywhere.
If a bear was chasing.
let's see. Living Life Loving said Busch Gardens is a fun family experience.
What's that bush garden?
It's like a theme park thing too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. I've heard of it, but I've not ever been there. We talked about going one time,
Mhm.
but we never did.
We were gonna go to Six Flags.
That was
time.
several years ago, though,
Mhm.
wasn't it?
One time we were gonna go to Six Flags.
Yeah, that was in 2020, and Six Flags closed down because of
Everything going on.
everything going on. So the
Mhm.
problem was, if you went more than 2 days, it was cheaper to buy a season pass, but you could only pick up your season pass at the location that you booked it at, and that was in San Antonio, and we weren't planning on going to San Antonio after we had to cancel our trip because it was like 9.5 hour drive, and they wouldn't let us pick them up like in Frontierland or whatever
Yeah.
in Oklahoma that would be closer, we'd be more likely to go. So we just lost out on those.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we've been to San Antonio
Mhm.
before.
Oh yeah,
San Antonio.
we didn't do Six Flags though because it was cold.
Oh.
Dean said 2 humps you can hold on to one and lean back on the other one.
There you go, take a nap.
No,
Edward said
I
1
don't
hump would
think
probably
I
be
can.
easier to ride.
Yeah.
And
Do you
Tim
sit
said,
on it or?
Well, that's where the saddle goes on the
Mhm.
one hump. It sits on top of the hump.
Tim said I would need a 2 hump camel just to keep me from falling off.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Do they? Can I kick or?
Dean
like,
said
clear?
we're 15 short on the thumbs up.
Come
Yeah, come on, people.
on. Damn.
Cowboy Short said Brandon's like Mr. T on the A-team. You don't have a clue what we're talking about, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Neil said camels are weird to ride. They don't walk like a horse. They walk more like a human, but because of their size, that they rock side to side.
Yes.
No, I want a horse. I can't.
Let's Trade Paint said hello, you beautiful people.
Hi.
Hey there.
Living Life Loving said rides, live animals and camels.
Yep.
I want a wheel.
Edward said, I don't know about Atlanta, but you don't want to fly to Arizona Sky Harbor Airport. It is so large and they keep adding on.
That's cool. I want to go.
Yeah, we don't ever go out that way.
Mm-mm.
We've never been to Kentucky.
Living Life Loving said 2 hump camels are kind of rare. I can imagine they're pricey.
I've seen one before.
Yeah, at the auction.
I like the auction.
Brandon said horses kick while camels just spit.
Yeah.
I know. Why do they do that?
Don't know.
Like, we have one named Little Bit. She's at our grandparents' house. She does. So,
Kicks.
Kicks.
yeah.
Ed said, you hold on to the hump. You can't sit on the hump. Juno Acre said you can pay for a camel in one season renting it out for live nativities.
Or You can buy 2 camels and then sell one.
What?
You can buy 2 camels and sell one.
Why would
more.
you buy 2 if you're going to sell one? Why not just buy 1?
I don't know.
You're tired, aren't you? Stephanie said, back again, starting to believe it's a full moon.
Why?
One Scott said, you swallowed it, yawn like Zoe does.
Mm.
And Cindy said, I have a friend that owns a camel.
Yep.
Do they have multiple? Are they going to give me one? If
No.
they
You're
want
silly.
to?
You're a goofy.
Okay. Finally caught up.
Yep.
Is that the end of the comments?
Yeah, we're caught up for now.
Eddie Family Farm says, camels are
Lazy.
lazy, Abby. No fun at all. Oh. So they don't
Okay.
like run?
Juno Akers said, 1 humps don't spit, 2 humps do.
Okay, I'm getting 1 hump because can they run?
Yeah, camels can run.
How fast?
Don't have a clue.
Let's hope not fast.
You can look it up for school.
Yep.
You ready
So-
for bed?
We just
You
got
probably
caught
need
up-
to.
We just got caught up in comments.
Yeah, but you need to go to bed.
Well, do you have anything you're wanting to say?
I'm waiting for another one.
No. Do you have anything you're wanting to say?
No.
Because see, when we get caught up, y'all are usually in bed, but this is where we talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, time for bed. I'll come put you in
Good
bed.
night.
Oh, night.
Night, sugar. I mean, well, sugar. The whale named Sugar.
Oh,
The whale
Lori,
named
Lori's already in bed.
Whale named Sugar.
Yep. Well named.
I was
Sugar.
like, sugar, what?
Yeah. Okay.
You're tired.
She's delirious. Okay. Everybody's telling you good night. Okay. So let's see. Normally I have comments to catch up on while Kimberly's putting them to bed. Dean thinks camels can run 35 to 40 miles an hour. Pretty fast. Hang on one second. Okay.
She's good.
Okay. So what were we going to talk about?
Let's see.
There's Nick.
Late.
I wasn't even going to say anything. Now you're doing it.
Just kidding.
Oh, Neil said Abby did a full hour of great entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
We haven't seen each other very much. Like she got
No.
home from work as I was leaving to take the girls to practice. And so
I actually didn't go today, and I usually do. And I love soccer practice, but
there's
I-
just too much to
yeah.
get done here.
there's no way I could get it all done.
And so she stayed. And so we really haven't had much time to talk today.
Mm-mm. We talked for 15 minutes on my lunch break, but then
Mhm.
you were going outside to do stuff. So, yeah. So I guess over the last week, what all we've had going on: soccer practice.
Yes.
Of
Yep.
course, Saturday.
Games will start in 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And then the way it's set up, I think most weeks we're going to have 3 nights a week. We're going to have games.
Yep.
So same as practice. Because right now we have
Mhm.
practice on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Games go the same time, but we were hoping that they wouldn't be stacked as much. But I think most weeks we're going to have 3 nights we have to be over there. I think there's maybe a couple that we only have 2.
What's your go-to meal on game nights?
She just doesn't beat us.
Oh, whatever. Well, this year will be a little different because our games are going to be back-to-back 6 and 7 on the nights that we actually have double stack games. And so, like last year, we had a lot where we'd have start at 6 and then have an hour break from 7 to 8, and then Abby would play at 8 to 9.
Yes.
And then we would actually take sandwich stuff, like not sandwiches, sandwich stuff to the ballpark. And we would make sandwiches while we were waiting in between. But
Yes.
this
year we won't have time really to do that because like when one game's ending, it'll be time to run to the other field for the next game because
they're a pretty good distance apart. Izzy's will only be like what 45 minutes though, or something, or 50.
What?
Aren't Izzy's games only?
They're both 45.
Okay.
Or no, Izzy's are a little bit shorter than that. But by the time, depending on what ref it is, like they're not always the best on getting started on time, or like the halftime will be too long. But
yeah.
So this year, I don't know, because like I said, it'll be 8 o'clock when the game will end. So it's still late, because by the time we get home, it'll probably be 8:40. And
it kind of depends on what my schedule's like, too, because that's fixing to change. I just found out. Yeah, that's... So I don't know when that's changing. It may be changing week after next. But I'm hoping to find out some more details, because if it does change week after next, then that'll coincide with games starting, and I'll actually be off 2 of the 3 game nights. The other one, I'd work till 5, have to be there at 6 for games.
Yeah.
And so it'll just be kind of pushing it, but I mean,
and it'll be a tight schedule because I'll be working night. But on the night you'd have the conflict,
he's not working.
I would not be working.
So that's a good thing.
So you'd be able to go straight over. We'll just be in 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
Instead of 1.
Yeah. Which isn't too bad where they're at, but I mean, sometimes it can be.
It's still a hassle.
Yeah. And when all the games end and everybody's trying to get out of there.
Yes.
It's better just to have one here to deal with. But we'll see. But yeah, so that's another thing, is my schedule's about to change a little bit. It'll be me working there 3 days a week instead of 4.
Yeah.
But different days than what I'm currently working, so her
hours are getting cut.
Yeah. Yep. Because I'm part-time.
Yeah.
So
that's what happens when you overhire.
Something like that. But okay, so we've had soccer. Saturday I went to a continuing education course. I had to leave at the house at 6:30 to be there.
She had to get up a little bit later than what I have to get up for work, and so she got to see that even though normally she gets up at 6:30, 5 something is way worse.
It's way different.
Even though it's only an hour, it's just so much worse. Because she's like, I see why you're tired now getting up. I was like, yeah. Because getting up at 5:20, well, 5:15 or 5:20.
Yeah.
It's rough. Especially when you stay up till 12 or 1.
Yeah.
Because I think bad habit of staying up late.
Friday night, I was so busy trying to get stuff done and get everything ready, because I knew the girls had to get up with me and go to Momo's house. And it was later than usual going to bed, and then having to get up that early and drive down there and everything, and the whole parking. I thought it was in a different part of Little Rock than it was, and it was downtown Little Rock, which I did my research, because after being in Oklahoma City and seeing that the parking was free on weekends, I was like, I want to say I'd seen a sign that said that parking in Little Rock was free on weekends too. So I researched it that morning while I was getting ready, and it showed that street parking was free. Well, all the people pulling in over to where this conference was held were turning into where they could park, but you had to pay to park. And I was like, the line was stretched out for a very long ways. And I wound up turning right instead of turning left into their little garage. And I got street parking 1 block away for free. And it was $12. That's what I heard, to park in the garage.
Well, that's the thing. We also learned this in San Antonio because we didn't know any better. And I paid for parking.
But it lets you pay.
Yeah, the thing is, like the app, it didn't tell you, hey, it's actually free. It just takes your money. And then I go to the actual little podium thing, and it's like free parking on weekends. I was like, then why did their app let me pay?
Like Oklahoma City, it wouldn't let you pay.
No, Oklahoma did not. But San Antonio will take your money.
So,
Speaking of that, we got to pay those toll bills.
oh yeah,
Toll bills
yes.
from when we went to
Dallas.
Dallas. They came in the mail the other
Just
day.
just came in. It's been a long
A
time.
few days ago. Crazy how long it takes them to send. It's only like $3 or $4, but it's just the hassle of having to do it. I wish they had the toll booths where you could just go put your money in and go.
Yep. Nope.
Mm-mm.
So we had that going, and then Sunday
I worked.
you worked. Monday was soccer.
I worked.
Tuesday I worked in soccer. Yesterday.
Yeah, so like right now, the only day off that we have together is Wednesday. Because she's off on weekends, except for this Saturday, she's actually gone. And I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week.
Yeah.
So Wednesday is the only day we have off. And yesterday we took the girls and did something fun for Izzy's birthday.
That'll be in one of the videos coming out sometime.
Next week.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be next week. I had to think about, so we've been trying to stay caught up and ahead a little bit just so we're not rushing, and we've had a lot of projects going on and things that we've been doing, so we've been trying to film all that to share with everybody, and then I guess I'll have a cake video coming out too, which I just found out.
Yeah, she told me that whenever we were getting the stuff yesterday.
Okay.
That she wants you to video it.
Yep.
Just like you did the unicorn.
The unicorn? Oh, it was her cake that I videoed the last time.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought if I can remember whose it was.
No, it was hers. But she wanted you to do it again.
That'll be interesting, at least.
Yeah.
But trying to think what else we've had going on, because really it's just been back and forth to soccer, and work.
Yes.
Lots of that.
Yep. And then so we've been just trying to, taking care of the animals every day, and then projects are just having to. It's either me and the girls working on them, or they're on Wednesday, or when she gets home from work. So it's just.
Or I guess Sunday afternoon we did some.
I said, or when I get home from work.
Yeah.
But it's either late in the afternoons or on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it getting dark a little earlier makes it a little more difficult now too. So.
Oh, there's Cassie.
Hey.
Said cool shirt. Yeah, I actually wore your other shirt earlier. And so I had to get a shower before we went to soccer practice, and so I decided to go a little retro.
Yeah.
Stephanie said your shirt's better. Which that's retro too.
Yeah, it is retro. It's one of my favorite shirts, truly. Comfy.
Yeah.
I wear it a lot. I guess we ought to catch up because apparently we're. Wow. I just need to look up here because I'm.
Have y'all got any more of your done on your building? Yes, that'll be out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
Still a slow process. Like I said, we haven't had just a whole lot of time to work on it, so
yeah,
we're just having to get it while we can, and then make sure we take care of everything that has to be done right now.
Aunt Tony said I had a good time watching this live, reading all of the silly comments.
Well, thank you.
Go-to meal and game nights. I think we already talked about that. Dean said it sounds like soccer games might be a good day to go on a diet.
Yes.
Aunt Tony said good night, hugs, love and prayers to each and every one.
Thanks so much.
And good night. Trisha said good night all. Have a blessed evening.
Trisha.
Stephanie said that didn't help me much. They have dinner around 4:30 or 8:30.
Yeah.
Game day schedules. And we can't do the 4:30 because...
No, you're not home yet.
No.
Let's see. What What did we do though? Whenever we,
trying
because the first year, what we did is we just ate out a lot. But
Yeah.
that's just so stinking expensive.
And then I mean,
And-
our town that we go to for games, I mean, there's like 3 options as far as, I mean, it's either Mexican food, you can have Colton's, or you can have pizza. And
Or like fast food.
or fast food, but I mean, the one time we tried to eat fast food after a game, they were out of anything I could eat.
Yeah.
So we didn't
it
do that
was
again.
Ridiculous. But
What all did we do last year? Because I pre-cooked a bunch of stuff last year.
I don't know. I know we did sandwiches a few times whenever we had the split
When we
between
had
the
to-
games.
Yeah. If I can remember, I'll let you know. But
I don't remember.
It's been a year, and pre-surgery, some of that's still a little bit foggy
Yep.
because it was foggy back then too. So, the Brown family farm expecting an addition to their beautiful
Yep.
family. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Camels run faster than horses. Wait until she finds out.
Our little daredevil. Stephanie said, "Tell that to Brandon." He tries to get her to stay up with them, and he'd still get up at 5:20, but I just can't do it.
Hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
Hey, I read somewhere that women need more sleep than men. Just saying.
Yeah. I
Um,
don't know. But I know there's lots of times that Brandon and I will be talking till after midnight, and then I have to get up to work the next morning.
Yep. True fact.
But we have a lot of stuff to catch up on.
Yep.
It really works out if we're both on night.
Yes. They help keep
Because
each other
then-
awake.
Yeah, well, it's not that. I'm awake. But
Yeah, I know you're awake.
at about 10 o'clock around here, they roll up the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's nothing
No.
going on. So it helps pass the time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, since we're both in the same line of work, we understand like, hey, I got to go, and just hanging up
Yeah.
to go do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And don't get offended by it.
Yeah.
Some people don't like when you just have to hang up on them. But
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah. After you're married to a police officer, you kind of get it. He's like, okay, gotta go. Like, okay.
Yep. And when I say gotta go, it means gotta go.
Mhm.
No pleasantry goodbye
No.
or anything like that. It's like gotta go. Click.
Like, he knows I love him. It's okay.
They said they do the Pike Pass. The only times that we're ever on toll roads, because Arkansas does not have any,
Mm-mm.
so is when we're out of state. And I actually looked at it one time to see, and it's not worth it for no more than what we're
Yeah.
doing. So
Yep.
Lynn said, pay it quickly or the late fee will be higher than the bill.
Yep.
Which we still got tons of time. I forgot what the date was.
Yeah,
on it,
these were
but
like pretty far out, but I mean, they literally just came in, so
yes.
took a while to get here.
When's the girls' birthdays?
It-
Izzy's is September 28th,
Saturday.
which is Saturday, and Abby's is February 24th.
Yep.
Nick said you got that right. Don't ask me how I know.
That's funny. Tim asked if that was the new Eddie family shirt. No, this is an old Eddie family shirt. Cassie said, "Have you said what the building is for?" And I missed it. Nope. We have not said yet.
No, still letting people just hold on by a thread.
Yep.
Won't be long though, because we'll be to a point that you'll be able to tell.
Mhm. Meg said, "I haven't been able to go outside to video all week. The sun is coming up as I head to work, and by the time I'm home getting dinner, it's going down. It limits what I can do." Yeah.
We've noticed that a lot too, that it's getting dark a lot sooner.
Cassie said, "I was going to text you and ask, but I was trying to be a patient sub."
That's funny.
Stephanie said they did crock pot some too. Yeah, we did some Instant Pot because I don't use my crock pot a whole lot. truthfully. Connie said, I was having so many problems watching, but after Abby went to bed, it cleared up. Now the view is great. Huh.
Weird.
Oh, about the sleep thing. That's because we have to put up with them. Gail asked if you worked full-time, said her son-in-law is away for SWAT training this week.
Do what?
Gail asked if you worked full-time.
If I work full time?
Yes.
Yes.
Good night, Reba. Stephanie said, yeah, I just hang up on people all the time. I'm going to use that as an excuse now. That's funny. Edward said, Cassie, love the shirt that Kevin's wearing. I might have to go to your catalog and get one.
Which, Cassie, are the ones that you have that are like this, are they screen printed like the other ones now, or are they still the old style that's the vinyl? Because I saw those and they looked a little bit different, but maybe it was just
Color's a little different.
my imagination.
Lynn said, tell Izzy happy birthday. Will do. She is excited. She's been counting down the days since the beginning of September. So.
Yep.
That's how she is, though. She's super excited.
She's very detail oriented.
Very much so. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then yesterday we went and did that fun thing with them.
The emu getting out.
And the emu getting out.
The first time. If that gives you any clue. That was a wild night. Because like I said, we got home, went out to do our checks, and noticed she was gone, and looked all through the pastures and around and nowhere, because like we've had one get out every now and then before, but they're usually right there
in the yard
by the house waiting on us. And she was,
I guess she went to find us.
I don't know what she was doing, but I was like, she's nowhere to be found. We just turned out on the road to go looking, and
it is screen printed.
What? Font.
I was like, what? Okay, font. Yeah. Font is bolder on this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I might have to get one of those, because this one, Kimberly's actually had to like re-glue the stuff on.
Yeah.
Some of these like on the edges, but that's why whenever you said y'all were coming out with a new shirt, I was glad, because I was like, I wear this one quite a bit, but I have to be careful because I don't want to mess up, because it's the only one I had. So.
Oh yeah, with the emu getting out.
Sorry, squirrel. So we just got down, turned right, and there she was in the road. And thankfully, we live on a road where there's not a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
And most of the people, like a lot of them down here, were related to. Or, I mean, we've known them our whole lives. So without there being much traffic, so I think if there would have been any traffic through, somebody would have called, because we're the only ones around with emus.
Yeah.
So it pretty much, it's not one of those things where you're like, it's not my emu.
Yeah.
But no, we got her, and they do not like artificial light. We had somebody ask if we had green or red lights, which we have a headlamp that has a red light, but it's not bright enough that you can see anything when it's on. And I don't know if it would still spook her or not.
They still don't like it, because I've tried that out there at their pen before, and they didn't care for it.
And so then it was just a matter of, let's just try to get her back on our property and figure out from there. And we were able to do that. She just kept going, like everything around here is barbed wire fencing, except for like the stuff that we've put up that's field fencing. And so she just kept going through the barbed wire fences, and it was crazy. If that's, no, this is vinyl. Like,
yeah, it's vinyl
pressed on. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
But no, we'll probably hook up with you next month to get our stock up.
Yeah.
But no, so she just kept going through fences, and we'd about gotten to the point that we'd given up. And I was like, we got her in the hay pen. It was still barbed wire, but I was like, maybe if we leave her alone, she'll just stay there. And then in the daylight, we can try to deal with her. But I didn't realize one of the gates was open that went out to the pasture going to his house. So we went out there, and sure enough, she was in there in his where the horses are close
Yeah.
to where the horses were. So I was like, well, we'll try again. My mom was like, what about sheets? So we got a sheet, tried that, but we couldn't get close enough to her because she would just like flip out and just like go nuts. She ran into the pond once and got kind of bogged down in the mud. I was like, maybe we can get her there, but she got out before we could get up to her because we were trying to not get her stirred up too much.
And not
so
get us stuck in the mud.
yeah. So then she went through another fence and went into our neighbor's backyard. So my dad called them, was like, hey, if you hear somebody in your backyard, they're trying to get an emu out. And luckily that time she went back up, ran back down our driveway, and then back into the hayfield again.
Yeah.
And it was just nuts, and she just kept going on. So finally I was like, we've got to do something because she's not going to stay anywhere. We finally got her wrangled up and got her back behind our house where she was surrounded by a field fence again. And she actually went between the fence and the peacock pen, and Kimberly got on one side with a sheet. I got on the other. She kind of got nervous and kind of flipped herself.
Yeah.
Not really upside down, but where she got tripped up and like fell on the ground. And that's when we put the sheets over her, and I just held her down. And then
he just kind of grabbed her like this.
Yeah, with a sheet wrapped around so maybe she wouldn't claw me to death. And then, was it you? She's like, what do we need to do now or something?
Yeah, I covered her head, and then I was like, what do we do now?
I was like, I don't have any idea. I was like, I just know she's here. I was like, but we need some help. So,
yeah. So I called his mom, and she was actually already kind of running to the running back.
She's been helping us periodically. She was just behind because
she didn't want to spook her.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know them as well as she knows us. So, but in the dark, it didn't really matter.
No.
It really didn't matter.
And so, so then I was like, I don't know, but I was like, she's going to end up clawing somebody with these feet. And Kimberly's got a huge gash in her leg where she got cut by one.
And my hand for sure.
Years ago. Well, last year, 4th of July.
Yeah.
And so we got her feet secured so that she couldn't kick. And then it was just a matter of getting her back to the pen. We got her back put up. And then, like I said, there's, as Paul Harvey would say, the rest of the story tomorrow.
Yeah. It's interesting.
But
she's
it
safe.
was a little better. She's safe and hopefully in a spot where she's good now.
Yeah. Yeah. It was wild. That night was crazy. And I mean, I know I said over an hour, but I think after we figured it out, it was
a couple hours.
A couple hours, maybe a little bit more than 2. Running around the pasture. Finally, I wish I'd have gotten the final herding from the pasture into back onto our property on video, because it's like, how fast can the gator go beside her to keep pace with her just so she sees the gate and then turns. And I mean, he was having to drive.
I don't know how fast it was, but I just know that whenever we were trying to do it by foot, she would not see the gate and she would turn, and we couldn't stay up with her because she's way faster. And so with the gator, I was able to keep her going along the fence until she made the turn.
Yeah, because they run fast.
Yes.
I mean, they're all, those legs, those have some power.
Yep.
Not just for, trying to claw you, but for actually running. So it was fun though. Or not fun, but it was good that it ended.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Nope. Mary King.
Oh, wow. Please tell your daughter I said happy birthday. Mine's the 30th. I know she'll have a great day. You all are so blessed. I love being part of your farm family. We are glad you are a part of our family.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, this is like, I mean, we need to put, these are special. These are some Brandon made years ago.
Cassie said she needs to go to bed.
I think it's because the stuff kept changing, or she was using the wrong words.
Satin said you can tell Izzy that she's very detailed. It comes out when she puts her hand on her little hips. I just love it. Yeah. Stephanie said, yeah, it does look like some of their old stuff.
Yep.
She said, Steph, they need to start their business back.
I tried to tell Kimberly that a while back, because I was like, the big daycare building we have. I was like, we could turn that into like a shirt factory, but the equipment stuff you have to buy. Plus, unless you were doing like big order something, there's a lot of people that's like in that niche market
around here.
doing like the shirts with like sublimation and there may be some doing. There is one place that does screen printing, but we were looking at like where you could get one of those like direct to film printers, and then you just heat press that on, so it's like screen printing, but it's on film instead of having to do the. You can actually just use a printer to print it out rather than having to make the screens and do each color on the different layers, and so it's a little more costly up front, but it's a lot easier to process. But I was like, we could do something like that and then try, but then I was trying to figure out how many shirts we'd have to sell to make up, and I just don't know if it's worth the headache, because I was like, we'd have to make enough to pay for the equipment plus pay for the building.
She said they're almost completely sold out of the Farm Life shirt.
Oh wow.
I love that shirt.
Yes. I figured, I don't know how many y'all started with, but I figured it would go out pretty quick, but I mean, it's only been, it was yesterday, wasn't it?
Day before.
Day before
yesterday.
yesterday.
We were at Olive Garden. Yeah.
Olive Garden.
Yeah. Because Abby about squealed in the middle of Olive Garden when she saw Mazzy.
Oh yeah, that was priceless.
Because when Mazzy got excited, Abby did too, and
we were in the middle of Olive Garden.
Yep.
So she may have shut off your live, but you didn't have the whole.
Tim said, "Good thing you don't raise ostriches."
Oh yes. There's no way, because I don't know. Emus are bad. At least the emus, if you can get them secured where they can't like claw you up, they're small enough that you can like manhandle them and move them around, pick them up. But
yeah. Melinda said, "Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. It's been a long day. Y'all going to bed now?" Steph said, "No, we do not. It took forever."
What we bidding on next month? I don't know.
I don't have a clue.
I just don't really have a plan on
anything.
There's nothing I'm really looking for, because
I
plan on changing some stuff up, because I know that.
Know what Abby wants?
What?
Naked neck rooster.
Oh yeah, I will do that. A naked neck rooster or a turkin or whatever they're called, but at the fair during the scramble, she was trying to catch one in the chicken scramble and almost had it, but somebody else got it, and she just really liked the way it looked. I was like, those things are so ugly, but that's what she wanted. So I was like, if there's one at the auction, I'm sure we can probably try to get it.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's a hen, because I don't really need a rooster.
And Stephanie said she's the one that made them.
Oh, I could see that.
She said that they need some British whites.
Yeah.
Cassie said, "Make our shirts." Oh, and Brandon helped when they had big orders. Sublimated mugs.
Yeah.
Stephanie said Olive Garden has good rolls, but that's about it. And Cassie corrected that was breadsticks.
Yeah, soup and salad is probably my favorite thing from there, especially when they do if you do the endless soup and salad, because you can try the different salads and stuff, or the soups, I mean. But we just weren't feeling it that night, and I actually got something else. I'm just like, all of us just felt kind of blah afterwards, and I think it's just because we're not used to eating that.
We don't eat a lot of pasta, honestly, anymore.
No.
Not since my gluten issues.
Your gluten issues and my diabetic issues.
Yeah, true. Stephanie said, "Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Red Lobster."
Oh, now they're cheesy biscuits or rolls, whatever they're pretty good. But I haven't had those in forever.
Tim said, "Imagine trying to catch Charlie at the Arms family."
Yep.
Cindy Lee is going to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Candy said that's an ugly chicken. Yes, it is. But she fell in love and thought that they were the cutest things ever.
Not potato soup. They have zuppa toscana, which is like a sausage kale soup. They got chicken and gnocchi, which is like chicken and it's like potato. I don't know what you call them. Potato balls.
Yeah.
That's what it's like, mashed potatoes in little balls that are cooked. Minestrone or minestrone, however you say it. I don't
And
know.
then what's the other one called?
Oh, it's the red bean one though.
Yeah, it's like it's a bean soup.
The ones I like is the chicken and gnocchi and the zuppa toscana.
And zuppa toscana is the only one I can eat. It's the only gluten-free one. So, and they have one type of gluten-free pasta, but I don't know if the sauce or what, but something bothered my stomach the last time. So, and it's the first time I've not had soup and salad since in quite a while.
Yeah, we're kind of leery because, which they handled it really well, but a few times ago when we went, it's been several months. She had the gluten sensitive stuff, which is supposed to be like completely different, made different, but there was a piece of spaghetti in it,
and they don't have gluten-free spaghetti there.
No, and so we're like, okay, we can't do this. And the manager, he came out, he was great about it and kept apologizing.
Yeah, he comped my meal because he was afraid I was going to get sick.
He comped the meal and then tried to give us a gift certificate to use the next time. And we were like, no, it's like, you took care of what the issue was. You don't have to give us a gift certificate. Like, we're still going to come back.
Yeah.
Just probably not going to order the pasta for a while. And so.
And I didn't. And
no, we did the soup.
This time, I felt pretty bad that night.
Yes. But we don't know.
Don't know
if it was that or something else.
It may have just been the sauce. I mean, seriously.
I just know that whenever we eat the soup and salad there, we don't feel bad, but that night we did. Stephanie said, just take the gift card. No. And then Abby really liked him because he hooked them up on mints that day too, like handfuls of the little chocolate mints.
Yeah.
And so we've been waiting. He hasn't been there the last couple of times we've gone, so we're hoping he's still around. We're just missing him, but he was always good. Oh, Cassie said, y'all impressed me. I can't say the names. I just point to the word. I don't know if we're saying them right, but that's what we tell them when we order. Neil said, wish Izzy a happy birthday and give her a birthday hug from him.
Will do.
We definitely will.
Yep.
Abby reminds Candy of her youngest daughter. She loved to go to the animal shelter and she always wanted to pick out the ugliest dog. She would tell me that was so cute.
Both of them were like that.
Yes. Yeah, Izzy's big thing is billy goats. Like the bigger and uglier the billy goats are, the more she likes them. Talks about how cute they are.
What?
And there was bulls too. There was like a mean bull because it was
it was a buffalo.
That's what
the meanest buffalo that kept ramming the rails and pawing at the ground. And she's like, "Oh, it's so sweet. Can we get it?"
She's like, "I can tame him down." I was like, "No, he's beyond being tamed. He's wild."
Yeah. Let's see. Mary says, so a couple things I'd like to send you. I'm an Amazon Prime member. Do I email you to get your address for deliveries?
Yeah, you can send us an email and we'll figure that out.
Yeah. Nick says all kinds of words Cassie doesn't say right, doesn't stop her.
Very true. But I was gonna say, Mary, since most of the Amazon stuff comes by U.S. Postal Service now, our P.O. box is actually listed in the description, I think.
That's what I was wondering.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because used to it had to be street address, but now Amazon does. The Postal Service is the one who delivers. I guess won the contract for that.
Yeah.
So now all of our Amazon stuff comes from the U.S. Postal Service.
Cassie just told Nick to go to bed.
But it's P.O. Box 763, Perryville, Arkansas 72126. But like I said, it's in the description on pretty much anything we have out there.
Yep. Anything coming up you want to talk about?
Been doing a lot of prep for deer season. Hopefully we'll
Oh,
actually
yeah.
get something this time. Fill our freezers up.
Mm-hmm.
Try and decide that if I should. We've been debating about, because we looked last year at trying to find a rifle that the girls could use to hunt, but everything then just seems so big. But then I was talking to Brandon, he was talking about using a tripod, so we're trying to debate if that's something we want to
try this year.
try or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, because they would need it in time to practice, and I don't know if it's worth spending that expense on yet.
Good night, Cassie.
Good night. Yep, we're excited too. Like I said, we went last year, but after Izzy's little incident, we didn't get anything, but
Yeah,
that's okay. It was funny,
yeah.
especially at the time. She was a little embarrassed, but it was funny.
Stephanie said you should get the tripod.
That's what we're looking at. We saw him in the academy. Okay, that would be great,
Yeah.
Cassie. But sometimes businesses won't send to PO boxes. Looks like if it's on Amazon Prime, I think it will. And if it won't work, it should tell you whenever you enter it.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, we can figure something out.
Ransom and Ranger use the tripod.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we saw them at Academy the other day, but the ones we saw were like 200 $200.
200
And I was
yeah.
like, no, we don't need anything like that. Because Abby's like, there's that. And I was like, no, not that one.
Yeah, too much.
It's like that's almost half the price of the gun. Forget I said that. I've said it before and they've not got on to us. How you use it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why in all of our videos, Kimberly's like, it's a nailer. Because I use the term that it's actually called. And she's like, just to be safe, I went through and I cut all that out. And I was like, I was like, if AI catches it, I think on the back end that you could fix it when they see the context, because that's not even what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But so she's like, whenever we were getting started on this other one, and she's like, just say nailer. She goes, it's a nailer. I was like, I'll do my best. And then I think I did slip up once, but
I fixed it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I fixed it.
Yeah.
I think the one they got was around 75.
Okay.
That'd be a lot more doable than the ones we saw.
Yes. Which they had some more. This was like on an end cap, so it's probably like, oh, let's drag people in with this. Yeah, Brandon said not to get that one though, because it was just like a single instead of an actual tripod.
Yeah.
And he said it wasn't as good to get. But like these were on like an end cap, so I figured it was just to draw people in. Like somebody's like, oh, I need that, and grab that. But they had a bunch on the aisle, like a couple aisles over, that were a lot more reasonably priced. But
yeah. Has the Bobcat been back yet?
We have not seen it again. No. Let me look on our camera now, because the batteries had died, and so we missed a night of recording. Oh, there's us today.
Regina said she was 8 or 9, first time went hunting and got knocked down.
Yeah. Raccoons. A couple of deer. Crazy little girl. Let's see what else. Oh. Raccoons. Oh, goodness.
You got a whole raccoon family.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 raccoons. Yep, 7. That's not going to work out. They're going to eat all of our corn. And there we are. So yeah, nothing.
Okay. Nope. We haven't seen it anyway.
Nope, that's it.
So that's good.
What's good?
It's not been back.
Yes. Let me just make sure it wasn't before we came. Because like on this one, there was deer there just about 30 minutes before
Oh,
we
wow.
got there.
Yeah, raccoons love corn. Yep.
They're going to keep it up, and I'm going to go raccoon hunting. Here's a raccoon and a deer eating together.
That's funny.
Yep, too many raccoons.
Yep. And Michael said, "Good. I'd hoped he moved on for you." Yeah.
Yes, us too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said that's the only time we've had the cameras out for a while, and that's the only time we got him on camera. So hopefully he was just passing through and on his way. Because my biggest thing is if he's after the turkeys.
Neil said they should be called raccoons then.
Yeah, they definitely like the corn.
Yep.
Trying to think. I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So like I said, we'll have a video out tomorrow, which will have the rest of the emu story.
Yes.
And also
More of
working
the build.
on the build.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's going to be a few more build, and we're probably going to possibly try to build a deer blind of some sort to move out there, because like last year we just hunted behind hay bales and that worked okay. But I think if we actually had something where the girls could get in, keep them out of the wind and stuff, that it might work out better. So we may look into that and see what it would take to build that, because I saw one that was like a 4 foot by 6 foot or 8 foot. I think that'd be plenty for us to get in with that. I could just pick it up with a tractor and move it if it's only 4 foot wide. So
Justin went raccoon hunting earlier this month, and now they need to coyote hunt.
yeah, we hear coyotes here
all
the time. But yeah, so we got that, and then we'll try to do a garden video update soon.
Yep.
And then the pig pen.
All the Floridians. Yeah. Be safe. Yes,
yeah,
for sure.
definitely. Keep everybody that's in the storm's path in your prayers,
Yes,
that
absolutely.
they'll all be safe. Property damage will be at a minimal, and that they'll keep electricity.
Yeah. That's rough.
Yep. But I think we're going to call it a night. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we'll catch you next week. And then after that, we'll have to change up our days, because that's the month that I have to work Thursdays.
Yes. And once we get all the game dates on the calendar, we will let you know exactly what day.
Yes, because we'll have to go around games and everything else that's going on. But
yep.
We appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Yep. Good night, guys.
Good night.